the rivalry that we have with our Canadian national teams on the women's side is something that I've been a part of for a number of years, and it is quite a rivalry. And you know, it takes two good teams to do it. And there's almost like it's like the Cold War. I mean, everybody's inching to try to get ahead of the other, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And I'd always tell our players, I don't care if we play them on a Tuesday morning in August at 2 o'clock in the morning. We've got to be, have to always be ready to give your, play your best. And I just have, I've experienced, playing. I played at Harvard and I coached at Yale, and that's almost where the rivalry in sport began in this country. So that's a pretty good rivalry. I coached at Boston University. I know what the BC-BU rivalry is. I've coached at Northeastern. I know what the Beanpot rivalry is. To me, they don't get near what the U.S. and Canada have. And I just have always felt that those teams, those players just rise to the occasion every single time they play. And I would always remind the women that going into that game is there was an old friend of mine growing up, and I'm kind of a hacker of a golfer, but I remember this guy playing one afternoon, and he said, Smith, remember this, when you're playing head to head with somebody and you want that opponent to play their best, and then you want to beat them. And that's what I used to tell our players. I hope Canada plays the best game they've ever played tonight, and then I want to beat them. Because you can't sit on that putting green with your opponent 15 feet from the cup, and you're 6 feet from the cup, and wish that he misses. Geez, I hope he doesn't sink this. He's never going to sink this. He can't get down in one, and then I'll roll mine in, or I can get down in two and at least have the hole. He sinks that 15-foot putt. Now you're sucking swamp water because now you got to step up and hit that. So when he's making that putt, you want him to sink that putt, and then you want to roll your putt right in on top of him. And that was the lesson that I always tried to teach convey to our team. I want those opponents to play their best tonight, and then I think we're ready to beat their best.